Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 and welcome back to another video which I'll go over all the details you need to want to know that is new for this week's weekly update in GTA from March 19th through March 25th, 2026. Of course, in the hopes that most of you did show up for my earlier preview weekly update video that I've done yesterday morning. And I've honestly considered scrapping the idea of making weekly update news videos since I'm not getting as much news anymore to be able to put in a separate video. But anyways, without further ado, I hope you guys will find this a video informative, and I will go right into any drip feed or anything that's repeating from last week, since there are some continuing events throughout this week that will also continue through next week. We'll find out which ones they are. I still have yet to wonder if there will be any new police uniforms that will be released. But anyways, a couple of news wires ago, of course, Rockstar is too lazy to make a news wire for this week, unfortunately. They have announced that server members who link their Rockstar Games account to Discord can still claim $500,000 reward. And mind you, this is a one-time limited to one reward per account that you could claim by simply linking your Discord to your Rockstar Games account. And here are some of the steps that you could take. Mind you, you have to be in the official Discord server to be able to be eligible to claim these rewards. The Community Series event is still continuing through this week. So last week, what we had was both combat and race modes, but this week, we now have full-on combat focus modes. Next week, we could expect top class race modes shared by creators. If you haven't done so already, you can pick up $1 million for logging into GTA Online anytime between last week until the end of the next week, which will be April 1st, and they will land in your account within 72 hours of logging in. You still have a chance to claim the community collection. Of course, for this week's weekly challenge, you have to win 3 death matches to get yourself the Homies Sharp Tee, Benny's Fitted Cap, plus the new Knuckle Duster and Sesanta Nove monogram liveries for the Heavy Night Shark, which I will showcase near the end of this video. Community Series creators that were chosen and featured by Rockstar anytime within these 3 weeks for the Community Series event will be rewarded $10 million directly to their Maze Bank account. So whoever did not make it to this special event, I am terribly sorry for you guys. Lucky Clovers can still be collected to the end of this week. I'll try my best to make a tutorial video on it this week now that the wind has settled down a bit, if that makes sense. Those who locate all 25 Lucky Clover balloons and the elusive Golden Clover balloon will receive corresponding Lucky Clover and Golden Clover outfits. You still have a chance till the end of this week to receive the Blarney's Stout Tea for logging into GTA Online, and for enhanced players you can get yourself the Blarney's Festive Beer Hat. In Rockstar's latest newswire, which was done a week ago, besides the fact that there are new rewards that are mentioned at the top paragraph over here, you can expect next week featuring Mr. Faberwork that will have double rewards, quadruple for GT Plus members, plus there will also be triple money NRP from special vehicle work and money laundering missions, and double the laundered income for your hands-on car wash. One other note, Rockstar Support has released information on how rewards can be earned and claimed during the GTA Online Community Series Showcase. There was a new GTA 5 patch that went live on PC, which simply just stated general fixes for stability and security. Whatever it could be. The team at 5M has disclosed that they're introducing their new development update blog as they work toward upcoming support for GTA 5 Enhanced on 5M, where you can read more on their forum on that link provided. And Rockstar Games digital titles are no longer purchasable from the Rockstar Games store or Rockstar Games launcher for Brazilian players as of March 16th, 2026. Of course, following the passing of the Brazilian Digital Statute of the Child and Adolescent Digital ECA. All of that information showcased right over here. In terms of new vehicles, we still do not have a new vehicle released in the game as of yet, so the latest one was the Shizuke Taurus still, and we are still missing the 2 Police Buffalo vehicles as drip feed vehicles, which I'm guessing will be released sometime between the beginning of April till the beginning of May. For other awards you may like to know about, of course, there are still continuing Community Series jobs on Triple Money NRP, but there's a new rotation of it. So, of course, for Legacy players, you have all of these death matches, as well as these Last Team Standings and King of the Hill modes, all in Triple Money NRP. And for Expanded and Enhanced players, you have these many death matches, these Last Team Standings, and King of the Hill modes on Triple Money NRP for yourselves. Of course, document forgery sales are also doubled this week. You can also get double research progress on bunker research missions, which you can pull up from your phone when you contacting Agent 14. And of course, Gerald contact missions are also triple money NRP through this week, featuring jobs such as Chumash and Grab, Deal Breaker, Death Metal, Dish the Dirt, Flood in the Ellis River, Gassed Up, Hard Labor, Hit 'em Up, all last play missions, Methed Up, No Hey Bronca, Peer Pressure, and Violent Duct and Warrant Pieces. And that is all the rewards I have for you guys available as of this week. Moving on to this week's discounts, where we have a selection of discounts including repeating ones from last week, where of course here's a full list of everything that's discounted. Mind you, here's the inventory of the gun van, where all weapons are 40% off for everyone, but it's 50% off for GT Plus members, and of course all ammunition for everyone is 50% off. So the weapons in the gun van inventory features battle rifle, tactical SMG, heavy rifle, L Strickler, compact EMP launcher, and precision rifle. We also have throwables such as pipe bombs, sticky bombs, and proximity mines, and we also have body armor as well available in the gun van. We still have continuing discounts on a free LSIA CEO vehicle warehouse. There is also 50% off all offices. Mind you, they do not include renovations. And we also now have a free Rocket Voltic we could claim this week for whoever is interested who doesn't already own one. We also have 40% off all document forgery offices, including 40% off their upgrades, renovations, and modifications. And all Mark II weapon conversions are 40% off this week, besides having 50% off ammunition, as I've stated earlier. We also have a discount on the Bezra, the Savestra, the Raptor, the Astro Custom for expanded and enhanced players, the Windsor Drop, the Bugstars Burrito for some reason, the Vapid Click Wagon, the Vapid Rattel, and of course the Declass Droger. This is the top recommended vehicle by Digital Car Addict, in which there may not be anything better out there on the discounts anyways besides 50% off ammo, but that's not a vehicle, but I digress. Moving on to vehicle showcases, we're on the Diamond Casino podium. We have the Schleichen GT, which typically costs 1.3 million. So if you want to get this vehicle for free this week, I do wish you luck. It is a pretty cool vehicle to own in my opinion. Prize Ride Vehicles features the Albany Cavalcade XL, which typically costs just over 1.6 mil. But to get it for free, you have to win an Ellis Car Meet Series race this week in top place. Test Track Vehicles features the Karen 190Z. We also have the Lampadati Fiora GT, and we also have the Grotti Carbonizzari. All these prices taken straight from the game by me to showcase to you guys, and these are removed website vehicles. The HSW vehicle is the Anis Euros X32, which typically costs just under $3 million. Luxury Autos Vehicles features the GTX for $2.7 million, and the Loiva for another $2.7 million for whoever wants to purchase either vehicle or both. For Siemens vehicles, we have the Benefactor Feltzer. We of course have the Dubaki Rapid GT, the Western Damon Custom, the Invitor Coquette, the OG one, and of course the Overflat Entity XF, all 5 of which are removed website vehicles, and these are all the respectable prices from these vehicles from the game that I've showcased to you. For your weekly challenges, finally, where the weekly FIB priority file is going to be the black box file this week. The weekly challenge is to win 3 death matches this week. I don't know why the weekly challenge last week was severely bugged. I did it live on the enhanced version, but it never registered for the races, so I don't know what was wrong. I did plenty of races actually. So if you don't get these challenges, I am sorry for you. The game is just severely bugged and broken. But still, these are the rewards that you could get when you complete the 3 weekly challenges as part of the community series stuff, where you can get yourself the Homie Sharp t-shirt, the Benny's cap, as well as the Knuckle Duster livery and the Sesenta Nova monogram livery for the Night Shark. For salvage yard vehicles, we of course have the Ennis SZDR through the Duggan robbery, the Karen Hot Ring Everett through the McTony robbery, and the Karen Boar through the Gamebanger robbery. None of which could be claimed this week, which is unfortunate, but anyways, the premium race is the motorcycles class race of A Sign of Things to Come. For the time trial for everyone is in Route 68, and the HSW time trial is in East Vinewood. Now that is typically everything that I have to showcase to you. So I hope you guys did find this video highly informative, and of course the Community Series Showcase is still continuing for week 2 of this week's benefits for GTA Online. Hope you guys did find this informative, and if you did, you wish to stay tuned for content like this every what I tried to make Thursday evening, but unfortunately as of recently I've been going through really difficult times. I've been trying to look over a friend as best as I could, and I've been more distracted with that than to be able to take care of YouTube stuff, so I'm terribly sorry for this being late. Hope you guys forgive me, hope you guys understand, but if you do wish to continue dedicating your support, though it is never forceful, it's appreciated, especially if you do support hard work, especially through my content on YouTube. Do leave a like and subscribe, or you can go the extra mile and share this with your friends, or leave a comment on what you'd like to dislike about the information you've received. Thank you for watching, have yourselves a good week.